My god, this game is bright. Focus on it. There we go. And perfect. Okay, we're going to be playing a bit of Sonic Mania because it's the best 2D Sonic game ever. And it counts because it's, one of the other games that I've been playing. I guess we'll just do... we'll play a couple levels. There's a lot of remade levels, and I don't want to replay levels we've already played, so we'll play the new levels. Hang on just a second, sorry. I've got to do this to play it properly. Great, we're going to debug mode, and we're going to go to Studiopolis Act 1 with Tails. Go. We're not going to play as Tails, sorry about that. But we can turn this volume up a bit. So yeah, this is Sonic Mania. This was released in 2016 as a tribute to the old games, and it's amazing. It feels exactly like the old games, but even better. We're not playing as Tails because Sonic does have some new tricks. Sonic has a dash that he can initiate from the air. There's also a one-up here I didn't know about. Okay, that's just a tad too loud. But Tails, here's Tails, he flies. And in this game he can pick up Sonic, so it's perfect. Yeah. So as I said, there's a lot of remade levels, so I don't want to replay Green Hill and Chemical Plant, or Flying Battery for that matter. So we're just going to play a couple of the new levels and see what happens. And I'll be showing off like the special stages and stuff because they're fun. And yeah. I love this game. This game is amazing. It's the best Sonic game in a while. Maybe it's better than Sonic Heroes. I really don't think the two are comparable because of how different they are. But in terms of 2D Sonic games, this is the best by far. I mean, look at how beautiful it is. Look at how many colours there are. And just... this game feels faster and more fluid than... Oh, I died. Well... I didn't say I was good at the game. I just said that I liked it. But we can run so fast in this game. Like, this is definitely the fastest classic Sonic game. And my god, it's fun the whole way through. Every level is amazing, especially the new ones. And yeah. I actually really like Sonic's drop dash because it's good for when you're like... when you're going from a... I fell again. Oh, never mind. I've got debug mode on because of the level select. So if we do fall in and we don't want to, we can just save ourselves like that. I'll try not to too much though, because that's cheating. I'll see if I can find a special ring. I really do want to show you the special stages in this game too. Well, luckily we have Tails to fly us up. Whoops. Okay, thanks. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm very quiet when playing this game because what's there to say? It's the old games but better. And that's it. That's what it was. That's what it tried to do, and that's what it succeeded in doing. Anyway, where are we going to? I think there's a special ring. Yeah, so just like in Sonic 3, there are special rings that have special stages, but these special stages are different. These ones involve, they're not, well, they are sprite-based, but it's models as well. It's a 3D world, and they involve getting blue spheres to go faster, and getting rings to increase your time limit, and you just want to catch up with the UFO that's flying away. This is probably the best special stage ever created. First of all, it's beautiful, and second of all, it's fun, and it's not unfairly challenging. You know, unlike Sonic 2, which is unfairly challenging. This one is completely fair, and it doesn't take long to learn how to complete them. Sonic's controls are a bit weird in this section, and they do take getting used to, but it's really not that bad. Anyway, we should be getting it now, and there we go. You can get the Chaos Emeralds in this game within the first 2 zones, I think. Probably sooner if you know where all of them are, but I don't know where all of them are, so I can't get them as fast as possible. But, you know, you don't need to. I beat this game the first time without Supersonic, and I can beat it again without Supersonic. Yeah, so these levels take what Sonic 3 did well, with the whole large levels that you can explore, and they just amplified it by 100. These levels are absolutely huge, and there's a lot of different ways to go with all three characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And yeah, like even in 3 playthroughs of each character, you won't see everything the game has to offer. And here's a boss. And hey, what did I say before about auto-scrolling bosses? I don't like them very much. This one's not too bad though, because you're only avoiding one thing. You're not like trying to do one thing while avoiding another thing. You're just hitting the blue ones and then jumping over the reds. And with the handy dandy drop dash, you can just speed along, and that's fun. It's kind of a boring boss fight though, I'll give it that. Like, compared to some of the other fights, especially in this game, like, the boss fights in this game are so creative, and then this one's just run. You don't even actually fight that guy in the helicopter. Yeah. It feels weird having an auto-scrolling boss because everything else in this game is so free and not automated. But it's over quickly, and if you're super, then you just have to walk to the right, and then you hit the missile and you win. So, that's fun, I guess. Anyway, I think this is the last hit now. Just jump over the first one, and then roll into the second one, and now just run. Or maybe jump over that one. No! Lost all my rings right at the end. Boring. Boring. I mean unfortunate. And we did it. And they both do a really cute pose. Cool. So now we'll do the next act. Which is, I think, even bigger in terms of exploration. I think I don't know, it's fun. And I love that what I didn't touch on in the Sonic 3 videos is that the music also changes between the acts, unless I did say that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, the remix in Act 2 is always amazing, and usually the music in Act 1 is already amazing to begin with, so you're just left with a soundtrack that is completely and utterly amazing. Like, what more can I say about it? Who would genuinely say that they don't like the Sonic Mania soundtrack? I think most people agree that it's amazing. Anyway, what does this say? Oh, Lock On, being a reference to the Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles combining. Oh, this is a level with fun gimmicks too. This is the casino equivalent level, but it's obviously not a casino, it's a film studio. Like, which is really cool. I like that there's a lot of themes in this game that have never been done before. I missed a lot of rings. We're gonna lose! Oh my gosh, we really might lose. No, there's 10. Okay, we're good. Now we just need to catch up with him. Yeah, so you go into higher speeds, and then you're faster, but you're harder to control. So that's kind of the payoff. And then you just have to catch up with them, which is usually pretty easy once you get to Mach 3. But, you have to make sure you jump every corner, otherwise you'll be way too slippery, and you'll just fly off the track. Sonic got a Chaos Emerald, that's 2. See, it's pretty similar to Sonic 3 in how, quick they are to grab. On the subject of Sonic 3, and I really hope there's a checkpoint soon so I can show this, yes, here we are. If you have 25 rings, I believe, and you hop into a checkpoint, you play a remixed version of the original Blue Sphere. Which I guess I'll play all of, because it's beautiful and it's new, and I'll get a perfect in it. But I won't do any more of these, because this is literally the same one that we've already done. Like, block for block. because of the higher frame rate in this game, it's not quite as vomit-inducing. It's actually... I mean, I think... I always thought the Blue Sphere was kind of easy to begin with, but it's definitely easier in Sonic Mania than it is in Sonic 3. Though some of the levels later on, like in this game, you can play all of these special stages from Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, but then there's also like a few completely new ones, which are horribly difficult. Just, they're confusing, and there's blue spheres everywhere, and I still love this game though. Like, I've 100%ed the game, I've got everything there is. I think that's proof that I love it. Not that you need proof, I mean, it's not a crazy claim to say that I love a game. I love a lot of games, it just happens that this is the best one that I love. I think I fixed the colour a bit, but I actually know what I did. Oh well, of course we get damage straight away. Whee! Sonic goes fast! Oh, I like becoming electricity. Oh, why would you put me in another one? And look, it's the exact same second level from Sonic 3 as well. Let's just end this. Okay. Let's go. I suppose I should be showing more of what Tails can do, but there's never really anywhere where, like, you have to fly. It's usually just if you're having trouble with an area, it helps to fly. This game isn't that difficult. A couple levels later on are difficult, or they have difficult areas, but I don't think the game is... This is definitely the easiest classic Sonic game, and I think that's why it's my favourite, because I'm free just to explore as I want, and not really fear dying. Though, in some levels, if you really want to explore, running out of time might be a problem, because the 10-minute timer still exists. And, yeah. I think there might be another. Oh, let's use Tails. Perfect time to use Tails. Come on, Tails. Really? Okay, we're coming over here. I'm gonna do it right. Tails, come on. Okay, here we go. Out we go. I hope there's actually a ring over here. Is there not? No. How are you supposed to get over here then? Okay, let's just go along here. And Tails fell, but Tails is back now. Okay. Now we're running through here. We're gonna get... I don't quite know how this works. Like, it's random, but I also don't know how the ring sum is done. I got a lot of rings. Oh no, low battery. Oh, you can't even see that on the recording, but my controller is low on battery, so that's fun. Okay, this boss is great. It's Eggman, but it's Eggman's weather channel. And it's like, oh, okay, it's sunny, so you have to shelter underneath him because it's hot. And it's windy, so I guess we want to go over here. I'm not really sure how to get a hit off on him, while also staying alive. Sorry, I don't know why this took so much concentration from me. Anyway. Oh, come on, stop. Dead. So yeah, this, as I said, this has a lot of remade stages. This stage transitions straight into Flying Battery, in a similar way to how it happens in Sonic and Knuckles, which is really cool, but we're not going to be playing Flying Battery. We're going to be playing a different stage, and we're going to be showing off Supersonic, so let me do that real quick. This is Press Garden Zone, and I don't want to be here. Hang on a second. Okay, we actually want to be in Act 2. So yeah, this is my favourite stage in the game. partly because of its Japanese-inspired theme, which, you know, I'm a real sucker for any Japanese-inspired level. And the music is simply amazing. It's beautiful because cherry blossoms and snow, which is perhaps one of the most amazing combinations of anything ever. And it has sound effects from an old Sega game called Shinobi, which is about ninjas and stuff, and that's really cool. It's cool that they sort of like looked back at their old games for this. Yeah. And amazing as the music is, I'm gonna have to cut it off in a bit because we're gonna become supersonic. But yeah. I'll just wait. So usually you get 50 rings, we know that. I'm gonna wait until we get 50 rings then. And then we'll listen to the music until that happens. I just like the ice gimmick. If you have a fire shield, you can melt the ice immediately. And there's like ice springs that are only one use because they break because they're ice. These guys drop bombs from trees. They suck. And yeah, I love this level. It's probably... Well, it's definitely the most creative in the game. The first act of this zone is like in a printing press, which is why it's press garden. Like this is the garden part. Yeah. Oh, here's a one-time spring over there. Are they gonna break? Boing. That wasn't really worth going down there, to be honest. Ow! Whee! Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to be ice there, but I'm not, so we go this path. I'll tell you what, I'm going to become supersonic real quick. How do I switch what I am? It's this item, and it's this item. Cool. Now we're Supersonic, who has his own music in this game. He's not just Invincible Sonic. And yeah, he's really cool. He's really fast and cool, and you know, he's Sonic. He's actually incredibly fast. Almost too fast, I'd say. Jesus Christ, he's so versatile is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. He's so fast in the air, he can move from side to side real quick. And where am I supposed to be going? This way. Okay. Oh, this is the end of the level. Let's wreck the boss. So the whole idea of this is that he jumps, and then you hit him, and then you hit him for real. And he turns into ice otherwise. And he also throws enemies that throw things at you, like Ninja Stars, but they're not really much of a threat. He's my favourite boss in the game, I think. Partly because he's a ninja, partly because he's green, and I love green. And this level is very pink, and also it's pretty grey as well, so this is just everything I love. Anyway, we did it. Now we can just continue on and hit the box. And we can do the balancing thing again. Nice, this actually is a good time. So I guess we'll just watch the cutscene. Eggman's like, ooh, we can do a thing here, and then you teleport to Stardust Speedway. Which is another remade level, but it's from a game I'm not playing today. Because I don't want to. But yep, and Stardust Speedway from Sonic CD. We're not going to be playing this though. I showed a whole lot with this game. And yeah, I as always, I loved doing this. And I love you very much. Goodbye.